All right, guys, welcome back. So let's talk about how the course is actually going to work. And so I've broken everything down into all these modules and all these basically little units. Each unit is going to have a theory and then a practice behind it. And so the theory is basically just the intuition for whatever it is that we're talking about. So if we're talking about SQL joins, for example, if you don't know what that is, that's fine. But if we're talking about that, I'll be like, okay, this is what a join is, this is what it does, and this is kind of the use case for it, and this is the syntax. Then when we go into the practice, I'll be like, all right, here's some actual data. Here's how we use this thing called a SQL join. And here's some other situations that you can see yourself using it in and things like that. So that way you'll get to understand, first of all, what's going on, and then you'll actually get to touch it and feel it and play around with it. Second of all, there's modules. And so this is kind of like the overall structure. There's going to be 8 in total. You can see them right here. And so each one, kind of as I've noted here, are of varying lengths. First, we're going to start off with the course introduction right here. Then we'll go ahead and install Metabase, go over a little bit of what it is right there, and just play around with it a little bit. After that, we're going to jump into Google BigQuery, go ahead and get you set up on there. And then this is kind of really when things start kicking off right around Module 4. And we'll start exploring SQL. We'll go ahead and do aggregate functions as well. If you already know how to use BigQuery or SQL, then go ahead, you can skip these guys and go ahead and jump on to the types of graphs, because down here is where we'll start playing with Metabase, and we'll learn how to create tables and pie charts and line graphs, and then all the different settings that are inside of there. And once we've done that, we'll cover a few advanced topics when it comes to Metabase. There's some pretty cool things that you can do that take a little bit of extra work, as well as a couple gotchas that we'll go over. And then finally, we'll cap this course off with a dashboard and a project. And so that's kind of the lay of the land for this course. I'll see you guys in the next video.